So dear students, so now the continuation part is the cranial nerves. So cranial nerves is also the component of the nervous system. So brain, it can interconnected with the organs, or it can control the functions of the organ. So with the help of the spinal nerves or with the help of the cranial nerves. So in our body, we having the 12 pairs of the cranial nerves. So the brain, it can control the functions of the our organs. So with the help of the certain group of nerves, and those nerves are known as the cranial nerves. So in our body, in our nervous system, we will be having the 12 pairs of the cranial nerves. So regarding introductions, so cranial nerves, so they are the 12 paired nerves that are directly arise from the brain. And first two nerves, that is the olfactory, optic, so they are arise from the cerebrum. Okay, remaining 10, so they are arise from the brainstem. So like that, the 12 canals, first two regarding the olfactory and optic nerves, so they are arises from the cerebrum, that is the occipital lobe. And remaining 10 pairs are 10, so they are arises from the that is the brainstem. So regarding the olfactory, that is first canal nerve, and optic nerve, that is the second canal nerve, so they are arises from the cerebrum or occipital lobe. And two nerve, so they are arise from the midbrain. So regarding the oculomotor, trochlear, that is third and fourth. And four scandal nerve, so nuclei are there arises from the pons, or their control system is present in the pons. Already you learn in the during the anatomy and physiology of the pons, so where they having the four nuclei. So those are trigeminal, abducens, facial, and vestibular cochlears. Okay, so these four cannular, so their nuclei are there arises from the pons, and remaining four, so they are arise from the medulla. So regarding the glossopharyngeal, vagus, accessory, and hypoglossal. So like that, the 12 paired nerves, so they are arises from the cerebrum as well as midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata, nothing but brain stems. Okay, so these are the 12 canals. So in each canal, they'll be having the unique functions. So regarding the canals, their classification. So these 12 pair nerves, so they are mainly according to their function. So they are categorized into three types. One is the sensory nerve, second one is the motor nerve, and third one is the mixed nerve, both nerve. It is both sensory as well as the motor nerve. Sensory nerve means, so they carries the impulses, okay, changes or electric signal from organ to the brain, and those nerves are known as the sensory. They always carries the changes or impulses from effect, that is organ, sensory organ, towards the brain. So regarding the sensory nerve, the examples are, there is the olfactory nerve, cranial nerve 1, then optic nerve, cranial nerve 2, then vestibular nerve, cranial nerve 8. Okay, so these are the sensory nerve. So they olfactory and optic nerve. So olfactory nerve, it carries the sensory informations regarding the smell from the nose. So that was known as the olfactions, and carried towards the, that is the occipital lobe or temporal lobes. Then optic nerve, it carries the impulses regarding the vision from eye towards the once again occipital lobe or cerebrum. Okay, next one is the vestibulocochlear nerve, that is canal nerve 8. It carries the impulses from the ear. Okay, that's why it is involved in the to carries the sound waves. Okay, the sound is converted into sound waves. Then those sound waves is converted into action potential electrical signal. Then they carry it towards the brain. Okay, so that is the work of the vestibular nerve. So that's why these are known as the sensory nerve. They only carry the changes from organ towards the brain. Then regarding the motor nerve, so they what answer is processed in that respective part of the nuclei. or center, that message reaches to the return to the effector organ, and those nerves are known as the motor nerve. So regarding the example for motor canal nerve is a oculomotor nerve, canal nerve 3, then trochlear nerve, canal number nerve 4, then abundance nerve, canal nerve number, that is the 6, then accessory nerve, canal number 11, then hypoglossal nerve, that is canal nerve 12. So like that, so these 5 canal nerve is known as a motor nerve. So they carries the answer from the different parts of the brain stem towards the effector organ. Okay, so that's why, so these are known as the motor nerve. So regarding the mixed and both nerve, so these following nerve, so they are both sensory as well as motor. So they carry the sensation as well as send the answer to the that organs or different organ, and those are known as the mixed or both type of the nerve, the sensory as well as the motor nerve. So they are 4 in number, that is the trigeminal nerve, canal number 5, it is the both sensory as well as the motor nerve. Then facial nerve, that is the canal number 7, so it is both sensory as well as the motor. Regarding for facial nerve, it can detect the touch or sensation on the face and carry it towards the brain regarding the touch and sensation. And after that, certain facial expressions occurs during the cold, during the heat. So that expressions and answer is also carried towards the your face. That's why the facial nerve is the both sensory as well as motor, carries the message from your skin of the face to the brain. Then that answer will reaches to your brain from same nerve. So that's why the facial nerve is a both type of nerve, sensory as well as the motor nerve. Next one is the that is a glossopharyngeal nerve, that is the canal nerve 9. It was mainly involved in the secretions of the gastric juice. So when food is reaches to your stomach, then it give message to the brain. So food is coming. So what can you do? Then your answer is generated to the salivary gland, pancreatic gland, gastric gland. Some food is came here. Today he taking the non-veg, so that's why you need to secrete more lipase, gastric lipase or pancreatic lipase, or more gastric juice required for digestion. Today you take the non-veg or some hard food. So like that message was reaches to the return to your organ. So with the help of the glossopharyngeal nerve. So that's why the glossopharyngeal nerve is a both sensory nerve as well as the motor nerve. Carry message to the brain regarding the food is enter, and answer is carried towards the your effector organ regarding the salivary gland or gastric and pancreatic gland for secretions of the gastric juice, pancreatic juice or salivary juice for digestion. Thus that message reaches from the same nerve. Then those glands involved in the secretion. So due to that reason, so this glossopharyngeal nerve is known as the sensory nerve as well as the motor nerve or mixed nerve. Then the vagus nerve, especially it was involved in the regulations of the diameters of blood vessels as well as heart rate, then as well as GIT motility or GIT organ functions, including the secretions. That's why it is the both sensory as well as the motor nerves. Okay, so this is the regarding the technique to remember which nerve is a motor or sensory or mix. Someone they are made one sentence. Some say marry money, but my brother says big brains matter more. So this is a sentence you should be remember. Okay, so when any time in the NAPLEX or GPAT or DHA exam, so these are the and then NAPLEX, then DHA. So these are the pharmacist exam for the pharmacy candidate. So they can give after passing these exams, you can got the lessons and work in the different country in the foreigns. Okay, in India there is no need that a DHA. Okay, there is no need the NAPLEX. Okay, directly you can complete your course and register with the State Pharmacy Council and start the practice. But if you want to wish to work in the other countries, okay, then you can write the DHA, MOH exams for Asian countries, Saudi, for other like the America, UK, or Australia, many other countries, they can conduct the exam for the NAPLEX. Okay, so what they are asked. So that is the eighth canal or is a motor or sensor like that. So that's why this sentence was helpful for to crack the DHA, MOH as well as the NAFLEX exam simply by remembering this sentence. That is the some say marry money, but my brother says big brains matter more. Then in below I write the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Starting word S means it is a sensory nerve. Starting word M means it is a motor nerve. If it is the starting with the B means it is a mixed both nerve. That is the first nerve. It is some. It is S. It is a sensory nerve. Second is a S. It is the sensory nerve. Third is a M. It is a motor nerve. And fourth is also M. It is a motor nerve. Fifth is a B. It is a mixed nerve, both nerve. Then sixth one is the stands with the my, that is the M, motor nerve. Seventh both, that is the B, brother, that is the both nerve. Eight once again sensory nerve. Nine, that is the both nerve, mixed nerve. B, that is the both nerve, that is the 10. Then 11, that is the motor nerve, and 12, that is the motor. So like that you remember this sentence, and each word you can put one number in increasing order. Then you can remember, and you can remember the number along with the name of the kernel nerve, which is the number 1, which is number 2, which is number 3. Then it is helpful for to recognize, to recall the kernel nerves, so their nature. So regarding the functions of kernel nerve, so first nerve, that is was known as the olfactory. It is a sensory nerve. Okay, it can carry the sensation from the nose. Okay, and second nerve, that is the optic nerve. It is also sensory nerve. It carries the eye. Whatever the eye can see the images, so that images in the form of impulses carry towards the occipital loop. That is the work of the optic or second canal nerve. Then third one is the oculomotor. It is a motor nerve. It was involved in the to control the that is eye muscles. Okay, or eyeball movements or eye movements. The next one is the fourth, that is the trochlear. So it is also motor nerve. It can carry the message towards the superior oblique muscles towards the eye. Then abduens, the sixth canal nerve. It is a motor. It carries the message towards the external rectus muscle. Then fixed, the fifth one is the trigeminal. It is a mixed, both sensory as a motor, and it can carry take the message from the sensory organs like face, sinuses, teeth, etc., and supply message to the muscles and mastications. It means is involved in the movement of the tongue or in the oral cavity movements. Next one is the, it is seventh, that is the facial nerve. It is a motor nerve. It can supply message to the muscles of the face, then involved in the regulations of the emotions. Then ninth, this is the glossopharyngeal. It is a mixed type, both motor as well as sensory. It is involved in the motor functions towards the pharyngeal and musculature, and sensory from the posterior parts of the tongue, tonsils, and pharynx. That what is involved in the uh, detections of the taste and smell, as well as involved in the certain pharynx functions. Okay. Next 10, that was known as the vagus nerve. It is the both types of nerve, motor as well as the sensory. So motor functions, it is inverted to the heart, lungs, bronchi, gastrointestinal. So that's what is involved in the regulations of heart functions, lungs, that is the respirations, then as well as bronchi, respirations, then gastrointestinal tract, that is the JIT motility or digestions. Because sensory, it can got the message towards the brain from the heart, lungs, bronchi, trachea, larynx, pharynx, gastrointestinal and external ear. So this is the regarding the functions of the vagus nerve and its locations. Okay, it is the both. So that's what is involved in the regulations of heart functions, lungs functions, as well as larynx and pharynx functions, and even it was involved in the regulations of the gastrointestinal function, including the external ear functions. Then 11th, so this is the accessory. It is a motor nerve. So it is carry the message from brain to the uh, sternocleidomastoid and as well as the trapezius muscles. So that's what is involved in the movements of the tongue. Then hypoglossal, it is also supplied to the, it is motor nerve. It can carry message to the muscles of the tongue. So that's why it was involved in the, once again, the movement of the tongue. So like that, so these are the various candle nerves. So they are carries the message regarding the sensory towards the brain and supplies the motor function towards the organ. So that's the involved in the regulations of the various functions. Like candle nerve is involved in the olfactions, that is detections of the smell. Then optic nerve, that is second nerve involved in the vision. And third, that was a oculomotor, once again involved in the eye functions or vision. Then fourth, that is a trochlear, it was involved in the, once again, the eye movements and as well as the in hearings especially. Then trigeminal, it was involved in the facial expressions and as well as the mastications in the oral cavity. Then vestibular, so it is involved in the hearing and equilibrium. Then eighth, facial nerve, it was involved in the regulations of the facial expression. Ninth, glossopharyngeal, it was involved in the regulations of the gastric secretions, especially there is the tongue movements. Okay, then tenth one is the vagus nerve. It was involved in the GIT functions along with the respiration and as well as the heart functions. Then accessory, it was also involved in the regulation functions of the tongue. Then as well as hypoglossal, it was involved in the regulations of the tongue movement. So that's why the cannulas are brain. So with the help of these nerves, it was involved in the regulations of the various functions.